kids.
Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is the buy one, get one free. That means that any reading that you purchase, it's buy one, get one free. And so that means if you get the $6 reading, the $11.11 love reading, the $15 triple X love reading, or the $20 past, present, future, $30 general. Every reading is buy one, get one free tonight. Every reading is only $1 per minute, so that means you get a minute per dollar you spend, plus one card. And you also get to ask up to 3 questions. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. Everything you need to know is in the description. And yeah, so that's where we're at tonight with this. And if you'd like to pay for a reading, that is available tonight. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but we'll hang out, we'll chill out, we'll chat, and we'll do some tarot. I usually do 3 collective messages during the live. I haven't timestamped last night's live because it hasn't fully processed yet, but I will timestamp the collective messages through the last few days that we have had a live here, as well as any paid readings or free readings that were purchased through buying a reading. From under the description. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you, dear? I don't know where she is. She was driving home when I talked to her not too long ago. I'm pretty sure she'll be here in a minute. At some point, I'll go ahead and send her the link to the live. Hopefully she's okay. I mean, I'm sure she's okay. She's always okay. You see my friend in the background? Yes. How was your day at work? The doll in the background is a living reminder. Hold on 1 second. It was good. Oh, good. That's awesome. I love it when that happens. Hey, Molly, there you are. I got distracted. It's okay. Oh, so lately you've been watching The Conjuring, so the doll in the background is a living reminder. Aw. But she's a good dolly from Bali. But I think the night that I introduced her to y'all, it was the night you were watching The Conjuring, yes, right? Yeah. How did that go? I've never watched any of those movies, to be quite honest with you. So maybe we need to all get together and have a watch party. Do you like The Run 2 better than The Run 1? I know I probably should watch those movies, but you know, I really like to watch movies with somebody. I mean, I guess I could watch them with my dog, but it's just not the same, you know? Maybe Molly and I can watch them sometime together. I know she's been wanting to watch a movie with me lately. Oh, really? I'm just going to put some things in chat and then I'm going to do the first free collective message. Richard's asleep. He's going to have to leave tomorrow. What do you mean? Like he's moving out? Oh, he's getting the boot. Okay, so who's going to play Larry? Do we have someone to play Larry or do we need a new Larry? Hey Yvette, how are you, dear? Thank you so much for your payment. I appreciate that. Do you want to do, well, maybe she's not in chat just yet, so I'll just wait until she says something. So what's up with the update on Ileana? I'm going to go ahead and just get the cards ready for free collective spirit message. Which lately I've really been liking to do that with the spirit power deck. We'll do the love and reading in the middle of the live, and then we'll of course do the career one at the end. Okay, all right. I'm good, Yvette. How are you? You're just in time for the free collective message, spirit message. Let me know if you want to do the free one right after your paid one. Or I can note it that you have a free reading for some time we can do later when you maybe have more questions. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. What spirit messages do you have for us today, Spirit? What message do you have for us today for anyone who may be here now, may show up later? Just got that card last night. I'm going to keep on shuffling. Oh God, thank God she found Gemma. God. I was worried about Gemma so much it was hard to sleep. Oh God. I'm so glad she found Gemma. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most strongest and collective spirit guides and trusted spirit guides tonight as a collective. What spirit messages do you have for us tonight? And what do we need to know now as a collective for anyone who maybe comes in and visits tonight, sees this later, maybe is here with us now? Just grab this card real quick. So the card is ecstasy tonight, or spirit message. I always love how it doesn't matter how you look at these cards, there's always something amazing to see, whether their card is upright or reversed. Number 21, ecstasy. East is the direction and the color is black. Ecstasy is a buoyant state of joy. One of the finest ways to maintain a state of joyousness is to examine the dark side of your being. That instinctual nature that most human beings repress in a civilized life. Within this instinctual nature are the seeds of ecstasy. We tend to live in our minds and our emotions, occasionally in spirit, almost never in our instinctual depths. We are born as wild as mountain lions, but live most of our lives like sheep, forgetting and denying whole parts of ourselves. Sit on the earth with your back against the tree and get in touch with your roots. which move deep into Middle Earth. This will restore your joyousness and balance. Each day, listen to your body, your mind, your heart. What are they telling you about any given situation? Ecstasy is like a wild horse waiting to be ridden, the last wild ride before your passage into enlightenment. Take courage and live your passion fully. I feel like this card is saying, leave, the darkness behind. Leave that version of yourself that's, in that place where maybe you feel lost, discord, things aren't working out. Maybe you feel hopeless, helpless. It's not true. You're not alone. You just have to stop refusing to see reality in the way that you want to see it. You want to see a change? Be the change. Find your joy, find your ecstasy, because life is short. You don't want to live it out being nasty and crabby to yourself as well as other people. All right? Find that ecstasy and that joy every day in your life, even if it's just a cup of coffee and, staying aligned with the idea that those things that are special to you, that you want to see happen within and without, just make sure that, you're good to yourself with your thoughts as well. I think that's a really beautiful spirit message. Nature is always here and has your back to help you find that balance and help you find that joy again. Yvette, what are your questions, dear? Let's do your reading. Hey, Raven, welcome back to the channel. How are you tonight? So Raven, we're heading into the weekend now, the weekdays now. Hey Ari, welcome back to the channel, honey. So, there's no spirit box or REM pod on the earlier shows, but if somebody wants to pay to have a spirit box session with me with the REM pod, that's fine. However many minutes you think or feel that you need when you want to purchase a spirit box or REM pod reading. I also involve the cards. Also, tonight's live will have a spirit box, but we won't have that spirit box. We're going to have a completely different type of spirit box that really nobody else has on YouTube. So come back later tonight if you'd like to check out the Spirit Box TV with me. I'll be back at midnight Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Okay? If you guys bring it to 30 likes, we'll do an Estes method with the spirit box and the REM pod. Make sure you look at the posts when I'm posting them so you know when I'm going live on any particular day that you might want to hang out with us, okay? I hope you're having a good day. How have you been, Ari? Let me go ahead and turn the call center off so we can go ahead and do your reading. Give that. Well, yeah, very much so. Your dark side can very well be a self-sabotage thing because you start to think in your head or your mind things that just may not be true or things that probably will never happen to you. Just because you have an intrusive thought, it doesn't mean that you're going to experience that intrusive thought. So if you do have a bad thought or something that makes you feel uncomfortable, just start thinking about ice cream or something. Start thinking about something that brings you ecstasy and joy. Instead of, oh shit, so-and-so might say this about me, or they're saying this about me, or they're doing this, or they're gonna do this, or I have to expect the shit story that I'm telling myself, because the more that you tell yourself a shit story, well, that's what you'll get, because, you are what you eat. a pot pie for the first time? I'm so proud of you, Ari. I'm so glad that you are having a good time with your job, making money and making a pot pie. Okay, go ahead and email. Go ahead and email. I'm going to get a drink and I'll be right back. I just need to get something to drink. I'm thirsty. The beef one is gross. I could never eat a beef pot pie if I tried. I like the turkey pot pies from Marie Calendar. It's much better than the chicken ones. Hey, LZ Wasteland, how have you been? It let you change your name back? It didn't feel right changing it to something else, so I changed it back. Yeah, I can relate. Welcome back to the Chammy. How often do I go live? Every day. Just check the posts on my wall. Core, not sure how I say your name. Hope I didn't murder that. Can change it twice every 2 weeks. Well, that's good to know. It used to be you could only, I think, change it once every 14 days. I guess 2 weeks is a fortnight, so that's 14 days, yeah. I usually go knife lightly. Did I just go knife lightly? God, I'm so dyslexic. I usually go live nightly, yes. But just check the posts on my wall. And I'll put an update every day in regards to when I'm going to go live. So during the weekdays, I'll be doing a live earlier in the evening and then doing a late night live as well. Just so I can kind of cover everybody. I'm alright, the world's all wrong, LZ Wasteland. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly either. I probably just murdered that as well. 14 days is 2 weeks, yeah, it's a fortnight. Ari, did you hand make one? Did you hand make one, or did you actually get a Marie Callender's? Think Persephone and Hades? No, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you wanted to hand make one, okay. Thanks, I appreciate you saying that about my hair. I just wanted to do something different tonight. You mean you actually want to hand make a pot pie, like a meat pie, or you want to actually make like a fruit pie, like peach, cherry, apple, etc., etc.? Oh, yeah, that's right, about Persephone. I'm gonna have to go and read that story again about Persephone and Hades. Gotta love Hades. So, then Margaret had buy one, get one free juicy juices, so I got grape and I got white grape. And let me tell you, they're both really good. Oh, so you want to make a meat pie, okay. Well, like I said before, and I'll say it again, Kentucky Fried Chicken just needs to stop making all that other crap they make and just become Kentucky Fried Chicken pot pies. I really feel like that's the only thing left on that menu that has any relevance of tastiness. You know, Shepherd's pie is pretty good. KFC tender slap, I've never seen that on the menu. I was so disappointed they got rid of the grilled chicken. That used to be so good. I can't eat their fried chicken or their original recipe. It's just too salty. And then their macaroni and cheese sucks. Their mashed potatoes aren't too bad. I'm glad that the gravy doesn't taste like it comes out of a can anymore, but I just can't eat that stuff. I can't eat it anymore. I think I've had my fill of Kentucky Fried Chicken for a lifetime. After being a vegan for so long, and then now I'm a recovering vegan, it's still kind of, it's still, there's things that upset me and gross me out. Ari. Their mac and cheese is sweet. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, the potato wedges aren't bad. Okay, here we go, talking about food again in the chat. It's hilarious. Maybe I need to like find a tarot deck that's surrounded around food for this chat. I wonder what the magician would look like. Okay, I'm looking at your questions you had for your reading. Yeah, the same, Tommy. Oh, that's so interesting about the pay thing, Yvette. Yeah, they can't. They're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Speaking of Kentucky Fried Chicken, very disorganized. It's funny when you said about blocking the ones full of shit. Pardon my French. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what you need to know about these 3 questions. If you want to do the free reading after the paid reading, just let me know if you have any other questions and we can do that too. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yvette's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Yvette need to know about her questions tonight? Yeah, you did the right thing about backing out of it. You know, I might as well sit around and do free readings all day. I mean, that would just be a waste of my time. So you don't want to do something unless someone's paying you for your talent, your goods, and what you have to offer. So this person's not, they're not going to feel too cozy about it. They're kind of going to feel a little bit wrecked about it in the 4 of Wands reversed. Now, they will understand. They will understand. The King of Cups is a very understanding person, very understanding energy, despite the fact that it's kind of going to wreck their home for a little bit in their mind. I'm talking about their home space, their head and heart space, okay? They will understand, all right? But they will also feel a little bit like, well, now where do I go from? This is how they're going to take this situation with you backing out. They're going to be like, you know, now what? I can't foresee going forward at all in any way or shape or form. It's almost as if they feel that you're a very prominent and important part of the situation. Either way, the 1111 card is letting you know that also, whether it's reversed or upright, it's an 1111 card. Letting you know that this person is not going to hold it against you, though. Okay, they aren't going to hold it against you. And this person feels as if they have some kind of connection with you where you guys can always make things right. They may even offer you some way, somehow, to make things right before you completely back out. Let's see what your second question, let's see what the second question is here. So remember, if you want Spirit to be bringing more eligible men into your life, there's no waiting. You gotta expect it. Like we've talked about before, sit down with whatever you believe your creator to be, even if it's just the dirt outside, which I know it's and tell them, bring to me the most genuine, who have my best interests at heart, who, are not superficial. Whatever it is that ask your spirit guides to help you with this. But the more that you get into the idea that, you're aligned with the eligible connections that you want to have with other men, that's always what's served up to you, the more you'll start to see them, the more they'll come out of the woodwork, and the more you work on your self-concept, even people that you're, what did you say? It's so funny, I've been immediately blocking the ones that are full of shit. So, yeah, and start blocking him here too. You don't ever get men who are full of shit trying to pursue you. You don't ever have to deal with that ever again. What are you telling yourself about you and them and the situation? So let's see what Spirit has to say about your question in regards to bringing more eligible suitors your way, and what you need to know about that now. Of course, Spirit says, Spirit does have your back with this. Patience, kindness to yourself, to others. Look at that Two of Cups, the angels holding. There is true love coming in for you. In fact, you've already found it. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to lift a finger. It's already there, on its way. Love has found you in that Two of Cups. Patience, kindness, and expecting it. Okay, not waiting around for it to nip you in the butt in that Temperance card. Let's see what else we need to know about this love story real quick. Okay, I'll pick that card up because it's upright. It's the Star card. And somebody who may be very prevalent in their career. They may be well-liked. They may be popular. They may be well-known in that Star card. You may feel like it's an intangible situation, but it's really not. The Star card giving you the idea that, once again, you are the beautiful creator of that love story. And this person that we're talking about right now, this suitable suitor for you, my dear, you will be the star of their heart. And you will be somebody that they definitely will feel has given them a lot to look forward to in life. And they might even be already in your inner circle with that World card. They will think the world of you. You won't have to worry that they're going to cheat, lie, steal. Let's see what the next question says. Okay, let's see what you need to know about the runway thing. I'm going to ask the Golden Girls because I have a full major arcana here, so let's see what it says. Oh yeah, so this is good. This is interesting. You might even meet the person in this class that you're talking about, that we just talked about in the particular love thing going on, because Spirit says you're going to absolutely love this new beginning in this runway class. Things are going to work out for you in your favor. There may be somebody that you meet. I don't think this card is saying they will be married, but they may have children. Or they may have a very childlike and be very young at heart, but very wise at the same time. They like to talk a lot, but as far as the girl in the situation, she even is looking forward to you coming on board with this. And I do see you getting more monetary work, a new beginning with your monetary work in regards to anything that you desire. So yes, this is a new beginning. Things will go well with you. Spirit says, within regards to this class, plant your seeds and sow them, and you shall see mighty oak trees grow from this Ace of Wands, this King of Wands, and this Ace of Cups. You're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. And really, there's nothing that you have to worry about within regards to that situation. Just focus on the joy instead of the worry, and instead of the things that haven't happened yet and may never happen within regards to your situation. Yvette. And keep me updated, okay? I'm here for you. You know, I do the public live readings as well as the private readings, so if you ever need a private reading in the middle of the week, it's only $6. If you guys just need to know what you need to know right now, it's only $5. And it's, you know, 1 or 2 cards, but still, it's something if you want to get a reading like that as well. So if you want to also do your free reading, we can do that now. Or I can note it under my tarot book and put your name with +1 next to it that you bought one reading, so you get the same one. Yeah, you can't just keep doing things for exposure, okay? I have paid my dues, and paid my dues, and paid my dues, and paid my dues. And I'm not doing any more free readings. I'm not doing any more free music shows for chicken and beer. And I'm certainly not doing any voiceovers or acting work for free either. Unless you want to put a ring on it, okay? So, and that's just how it's going to have to be, Yvette. Oh, you blocked one today? Yeah, and that's good. Just, you know, protect your peace like a precious gem with it. Okay. Yeah, let's do your free read on another day. That's fine. That's good. Awesome. Thank you so much, Yvette, for your payment. I appreciate that. Taco Bell brought back 5 fast food items. Ooh, which ones? Do tell. Did you know they took away the Mexican pizza for a little while? At least here in Atlanta they did. Right now in Taco Bell. Taco Bell really is my favorite fast food place. Is it really fast food? It just feels like when I go to Taco Bell, I'm just eating healthy food. Does anybody else feel like that? It's probably not very healthy, but hey Tommy, welcome back. Or come back later and we can chat. I'll be back later with my Spirit Box TV. You had Taco Bell once. 7-layer burrito. Ah, really? I haven't had a 7-layer burrito since before I was a vegan. Wait, Cool Ranch tacos. Chili cheese burrito. The chilito. When did they ever get rid of the Cool Ranch tacos? Or maybe it's the Doritos Locos tacos I'm thinking about. Oh my god, a caramel apple empanada. Oh, sounds so good. You want to try the 7-layer burrito? It's pretty good. I mean, I haven't had one in years, so. When I go to Taco Bell, I get tacos, straight up tacos and a pintos and cheese. And they started selling root beer at Taco Bell, so I'll get a root beer over a Dr. Pepper. I'm not really into all those other drinks that they have. But I really like root beer, especially with ice cream in it. You need 4 or 5 of them? Yummy. Great meal right now. I'll be thinking about all those things all month long. Hey, Frank and Dad. How are you?
I'm gonna eat a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm afraid.
Why are you afraid?
My stomach does not right.
Your stomach's not feeling good? Okay, I have something you might be able to take.
Take it before I eat?
Yeah, before you eat.
What is it?
It's a Prilosec. Let me see if I can find my dad a Prilosec, okay? He's having an upset tummy. I'll be right back, and the crow will keep you some company. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. I had to help Frank and Dad with finding the Prilosec, but I found something a lot better than the Prilosec, which is so we've got a holistic like acid reducer that's made out of aloe. It has all kinds of just like natural herbal ingredients in it instead of taking something like Prilosec, which is probably really bad for you. So I'm just gonna catch up on the chat and see what y'all been chatting about. You're gonna manifest Fiona? I hope so. They're cooking a pot pie in an air fryer. I've never had an air fryer before. What is that like? So the crust is not pre-baked, I take it, and you're just putting the meat pie together and putting it in the air fryer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If I ever get one, then I'm gonna have to like make sure that it's. I understand like that it can if you cook it, if you have one that's like I mean it can cause some chemicals to leach out into the food that can cause cancer, but they suggest no cooking on high and like too high for too long, and taking good care of it can prevent that from happening, especially if you get one that has none of those terrible things that they make, like PFOs, PS, like what, all these seriously weird chemicals that, here's what made me not buy an air fryer. Just the fact that maybe ovens create it too, just regular like toaster ovens, toasters, microwaves. I haven't used a microwave in almost 15 years, and I don't ever intend to use one again. The oven, like, so like, gas ovens can be a cancer risk as they emit benzene, a known carcinogen. So I won't move into a place that has a gas oven. Although I do prefer to cook on a gas stove because it's quicker. And it's not that I am worried about cancer regarding microwaves, okay? It's more the fact that every time I eat microwave food, I get a mega headache. So I know when like restaurants have microwaved the food because I get a mega headache, really bad migraine headache. But here's why I don't like it. I'm skeptical about the air fryer. So while there's no scientific evidence that suggests air fryers cause cancer, air fryers cook food at high temperatures, but they use significantly less oil than traditional deep fryers. This reduces the formation of harmful compounds such as acrylamide, which is a potential carcinogen. Studies have shown that air fried foods generally have lower levels of acrylamide than deep fried foods. Additionally, air fryers do not produce smoke or fumes, which can contain other potential carcinogens. Therefore, when used properly, air fryers are considered a safe and healthy cooking method. However, it is important to note that excessive consumption of any type of cooked food, including air fried food, can increase the risk of certain types of cancer. The highest carcinogenic type of food is like barbecue, grilled, smoked. But electric ovens and stove ovens, electric ovens and electric stoves do not cause cancer. The primary health concern related to stoves indoor is air pollution from gas stoves. Or once again, if you cook on medium or higher, like you're still going to be cooking carcinogens into your food, whether it's an electric stove or it's a gas stove, in my opinion. I don't really cook anything above medium, so that's why it always takes me so long to cook dinner, because I'm cooking at low temperatures instead of high temperatures. I'd rather take 14 hours to make my spaghetti sauce than, 20 minutes. Oh yeah, what's the antidote to cancer again? Please send it to my Facebook Messenger. You want to try crock-pot hot chocolate? Excuse me. Oh, nice. You took it out. So it got a golden brown color. Cool. I bet it will be tasty. What kind of pot pie was it again, Ari? Excuse me. Oh, Marie Callender's. Okay, so it wasn't something you had made at home. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take subscribers off, and we'll just see if anybody new wants to come in the chat and hang out with us. I'll do the Love Collective message here in just a moment. Okay, I'll give you a moment, no problem. Oh yeah, deworming mints, that's right. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. It's not fully cooked on the inside. Oh no. So, did you pre-cook the ingredients lightly before putting them in the pot? Maybe that would have helped. Okay, so this is just a Marie Callender's pot pie that you put in the air fryer for at 350 for how many minutes? 25 minutes? Oh, I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm looking for it now. Thank you. Yes, this. Thank you so much, Mallory. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to do a collective love message. This is for anyone who maybe is not waiting for somebody to come back. not waiting around for some love story or fairy tale to happen to you. This is for anybody who may be, maybe for people who have been looking for love in all the wrong places and you're looking for the right place to find it. This is for anybody who is, excuse me, wanting to know right now what they need to know about their love story, their love life, and I'm going to use Love Tarot in combination with the love clarification cards, Romance Angels, and my favorite deck, which is my Angel Tarot Oracle deck. Yeah, I like the turkey ones, Ari. They're so much more flavorful to me than just the chicken ones, which they're just too salty. The chicken ones are too salty. Ego, which is the devil card in this deck. We also have Revelations Canvas. And Between Timelines. We also have Past Life Relationship. So this may resonate with many of you who maybe feel like you have a past life connection with somebody that might be on your mind and heart tonight during this reading. It's collective message just for anyone and everyone who may be in chat, may see this later. We'll find this in the not too distant future. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Empress, and we have the World card. I feel like Spirit is saying in regards to your love stories, seek the knowledge in the High Priestess. This High Priestess could represent a friend, a mother, a grandmother. They may even be telling you something about your love story, a sister, okay? They might want to help you with your love story, help you make a decision, but you can confide in this energy, you can confide in this person, even if it's just Mother Earth herself and this Empress and this High Priestess energy. Mother Earth asking you to find that divine feminine energy in your life by staying aligned with the idea that that person's energy that you are seeking for your love story, or that person in your life that is meant to be with you, that is meant to be your person, take some time out to sit with what you feel like their energy feels. So you become more in the idea of what that person's energy feels like, so when they do come into your life or they do come around you, you know, you feel it, you sense it. If you're a man or if you're a woman, this person is someone that's easy to talk to. This is someone who feels like just the next right thing, where forever isn't long enough. This is somebody who feels nurturing and kind and gentle and smart, and very much embodies that energy of Mother Earth. They're not somebody who's superficial. And if it is also, if you're curious about the energy of a male that you might be attracted to now, or someone that you might meet, you know, they're very much they're very different in regards and unique in regards to maybe the people that you have met in the past. You will recognize them because you've had a past life experience with them. in your love story, and the ego card is saying, you know, let down the ego. Let down the ideas of, you know, what don't serve you. Like, you know, the heart is a treasured tool that can drive you crazy sometimes, but it could be that your ego and your ideas of what you might even have some superficial subconscious ideas that you don't realize. But take the mask off and start feeling more comfortable with yourself in regards to understanding that that love story is there right in front of you. That love story can be yours, even if it's with somebody from the past. You can write a new love story with them. Between timelines, uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. So what do you want the next scene to be? Revelations canvas. Expose truth and divulge secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. And then, of course, the ego card. A false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. You know, you may be thinking, well, you know, I can't do this, or I can't have this, or I can't experience this because what if? What if this person takes me for granted, or what if this love story doesn't work out, or what if this person is, you know, you might be thinking more of the superficial things and the superficial ideas. Maybe it's weight discrimination. Maybe you are afraid that they will be discriminative of your weight, your age, the way you look, the things that make you joyful. And very well, vice versa, okay? Many people are in relationships and they don't want to commit because they're worried about losing their house, their car, their money. But you ain't going to take that to the hole with you when you die. You'll only take the love with you. So, put the ego down, take off the mask, be your true authentic self, and you know, you will see. You will see the love and the joy from everywhere in your love story. So what do you want this love story to look like? Write us a good book that we want to read, okay? Because you are wild at heart. But sometimes we have to let our heart follow our logic, follow our minds. A desire for freedom leads to running away again. And it could be that, you know, maybe you have found somebody special, but you're afraid. And so you run, and never really finding out what that truth is, or what could have been love dying before it even has a chance to bloom. There may be some of you that have experienced that, and you know, you can always change your mind at any time. Trapped in instability, resist impulsive urges to find a steadier ground. Restraints, tests. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm speaking in tongues here, but there is definitely a love story for us all to experience. But you are the beautiful creator of that love story, so like I said, you know, you have a past life experience with this energy, all right? You have known each other before. Even if you don't know who this person is right now, you'll feel that energy, that past life energy. But don't get too lost in, you know, what happened in the past life. You know, try to stay here right now with your love story and your life story and where you want it to go. Because the past is not coming back. The future's not here yet. You know, and the more that you stay in, you know, freaked out about the past, you know, you'll stay in that constant fear loop, and you don't want to be in that fear loop. You don't want to be in that anxiety loop. You don't want to be in that depressed loop, you know. You want to be in the state of mind that you want to be in. You want that clarity. So, you know, don't get too lost in the future either, because that can also bring up a lot of anxiety that doesn't serve you, and doesn't serve your love story, and doesn't give you the time or space to create, because you're constantly in that fear loop or having that anxiety about, you know, whatever it is you're telling yourself about your love story. Stay here now, experience the now, be the best version of yourself that you can be, okay? And, you know, be the change you want to see. That's It's just that simple. It's so funny. When was it that the devil took my soul witch? When he changed his mind about God and they became friends again. How's that for you? Huh? Oh. Yes, I'm the worst kind of witch. The kind that cleans the kitchen. I'll be right back. Hey Molly, welcome back, sweetheart. It's okay to get distracted. Let me catch up here with the chat. Ari, have you met anybody new? That you might like? Or is it still... Is it still desolate? I'm not really looking. I mean, I know that you want to be with a tall man. So you will manifest it if that's something you want, but I just want to tell you that a tall man may catch your eye, but a man with a loving heart, sweetheart, is always going to be the perfect height, okay? I promise. I promise. And someday, you're going to meet a man who's going to lift you up so high, it won't matter how tall he is, I promise. And you never know, he might be the height you want. But keep manifesting what you want by staying aligned with the idea of who you believe your person is meant to be, embody their energy. You know, like I just said in that love reading to you guys. What does that person, what does their soul feel like to you? What does their energy feel like to you? Feel it deeply so that when they start coming around you, you recognize them easier. It'll be easier to recognize them, and you won't fall into the trap of the idea that it's somebody that it's not. Life has been boring. But you know what? Be happy single, because that will make you even happier when you get into a relationship. I promise. Yeah, they weren't worthy of your time, Ari. Ken Ruby, that's such a pretty name. Welcome to the Chammy. I'm good, thanks so much for asking. How are you tonight? So he wanted to keep chasing you, huh? Yeah, just laid back, nice and easy. That's all you gotta be is yourself, Ari. Cool, you're in Vegas. That's awesome. I have a little doggy named Ruby. So I'm partial to that name. Also, my granny's name was Ruby. One of my grannies. Yes, I'm single but not desperate. And I'm quite happy being single. I was just telling Ari, you know, to enjoy being happy while she's single, because once she finds love, she'll be even more happier. Because being in a relationship, if you're not already happy being single, it's not going to make you happier. Well, maybe it will for a little bit, but you know, and yes, the other person is an extra added bonus to your love life, your life in general. But find that happiness while you're single, and you'll find so much joy all the way around. Yeah, exactly. We've talked about this before, Ari. I'd rather be single than in a toxic relationship. Excuse me.
Hey, did you hear me talking about you, precious? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, little bad one. It's Tater Dog.
Hi, baby. I'm going to feed you. Yes, I'm going to end the live soon, and we're going to eat dinner, okay? And we're going to cuddle. Yeah, we did hear a wolf howling. It was Ruby. Yeah, it will make you happier. Yeah, a happy relationship can definitely improve your life. But be happy while you're single, and you'll be even more happier when you're in that relationship, in that healthy, harmonious relationship. Because you want to have that healthy, harmonious relationship where you get together a few times a week or even a few times a month, and and you recreate, and if you create and recreate nostalgic moments in your life again and again and again. I mean, that's really what it's about. Having fun.
Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy?
Gotta clip your nails. I gotta give you a mani-pedi. A mani-pedi. You've been in a much more peaceful mood without Ileana around, and that's a wonderful thing. You deserve that metal ring. You deserve that peace. Protect that peace like a precious gem. Like a precious puppy gem. Like a precious Gemma. So glad she found Gemma, though. Did she file a police report after he pushed her down and stole the dog? Yeah, you have been a lot better off without Larry for sure. She didn't respond, okay. Molly, I got a question. Do you think Ruby is more jealous type of dog or more gluttonous kind of dog? I'm just curious since you know her personally. No, Larry's not the North Carolina guy. Larry is her ex. Really? When did I ask? Interesting. Interesting. I don't talk to guys in DM. I mean, I talk to the guys who come to the chat. I talk to Metal Rain. We do the acting group every week. I talk to Meryl because Meryl's my gay boyfriend and we've been together since 2016. I talk to, sometimes Tex will send me a DM of something like cool music, like we'll share 9 Inch Nails or typo negative music or just the music we like in general. But that's cool because that's just like, you know, if somebody just sits from the chat. And that's about it. Sometimes Jagmac comes by the chat and he'll say hello to me sometimes. There's another gentleman that comes by, his name's Rob. We'll just talk about, life in general. Sometimes I'll talk to my drummer, but I've known my drummer most of my life, but really, I don't really talk to random guys I don't know, I've never met, or don't usually talk. I don't really, I don't just see some cute guy and I'm like, let's talk on the street. You'll get jealous because of her growl. Yeah, you're right. I feel that Ruby's definitely more of a jealous, a double, triple jealous bitch. That's what I call it, than a gluttonous dog. I mean, she gets so jealous when I'm petting other dogs or not petting her, that's for sure. You okay? You want me to air pet you? Now air pet you. She's like, don't air pet me. It's annoying. Thank you, Hayden. Jesus loves you too. because you have a hot guy wanting to commit to you right now. Okay, so get aligned with the feeling. Now have good luck, Ruby fur all over me. You know, and okay, he's there. That's why I said earlier, I was like, you know, take some time to sit back and relax, Ari, and think about, you know, what does that man who is hot guy wanting to commit to you, what does his soul feel like? What does his spirit feel like to you? Okay, here's my hand. That way you'll recognize it when he comes in. Yeah, I'm totally the same, Molly, same. Thank you. Oh, you just wanted to pet your head. Okay. Now, I don't have anyone wanting to commit, and I'm totally okay with that. Hi, baby. Oh, he's a booby girl. Come here. Uh-oh. Got the whole gang here now, almost. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you too. Excuse us, we're having a moment. Are you okay? Did you get a snack from Grandpa here? Yeah? Get you an apple? I love you too, baby. I'm so glad you came to give me a kiss. Thank you. Thank you. You want to get down there? You want to run away? Ruby wants to run away. Ruby's like, let me down. I want to run away. Okay, you guys run away. And they did. They ran away. That was cute. God, I love those dogs. It's the best thing I ever did. Go rescue them. Yeah, I know you want to have that family unit, and you'll have it. Have you been able to reconcile with your father, Ari? I remember one of the first questions you ever asked when you came to the channel when I did free readings was about your dad. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember the card reading saying that it's, you know, very possible that you can reconcile and have the relationship that you want, despite the limiting beliefs or circumstances or fears that you might feel around that. Yeah. Yeah, I listen to Molly cry a lot, and she's probably listened to me cry once. Oh, but bitch a lot, that's for sure. Oh, ouch, that hurt. But you know what? You know, it's brought us to a better place in our lives, Molly. It's it's brought us to a place where you know, we're in our own power of authority when it comes to that kind of situation, and it's only made us better people, because we don't want to be like them, that's for sure. We don't want to be like those people that stab you in the back and hurt you. Oh, you talk to Star, okay? You're right. His girlfriend, Larry's girlfriend, could do so much better. You're right. You're right. He has become a complete mess. He is not the man he used to be. Just gonna go ahead and put some things in chat while we're here. I'm going to be doing the last collective message here in a few minutes, and then I'm going to be getting offline, and I'll be back at midnight. If anybody would like to get a paid reading, it's only $6. Do the collective career message here. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides through the liminal space deck as a collective. What do we need to know now about careers? Career, finances, things like that. Reason to live, juice. Spirit's saying find something that gives you a reason to live, juice, that you are working on. Even if you're working a menial job that you don't like, keep working towards your dreams. Keep working towards that dream that gives you that reason to live every day, because it's just going to be the next right thing. You know, but the hot tub gets too hot. Get out now, okay? You're not going to find your dreams through being a troll. So keep doing it. Find what it is that you love to do more than anything. I know, Rari, you work at Wendy's, but you said once you wanted to be a model, right? You just work at Wendy's. You are a model. You just work at Wendy's. Okay, that's what you do. So strangely, the next right thing to keep focusing on what it is in your career and in your life that is that reason to live, juice. And if the hot tub gets too hot, get out. Take a break. Rest from it. Okay, friends, I will be back in about an hour. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. It's been fun chatting and hanging out. I'll be back around midnight, New York time, Eastern Standard Time. It'll be me, it'll be the tarot cards, it'll be the Spirit Box TV. So come and say hi to me when you get a chance. Rain, thanks for coming by. Molly, thanks so much for coming by. Ari, thanks for coming by. I hope your pot pie comes out better or comes out tasty, one or the other. Thank you so much, LZ Wasteland, for coming by. Thank you so much, Tommy, for coming by. Let's see, who else came by? Ken, thanks so much for coming by. I hope you're having a good time in Vegas. And I will see you guys a little bit later tonight, alright? Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Kalanika, music is sacred.